Hi, so if you're checking out this video right now, you're probably wondering what in the world is coaching? What does Mary do as a coach? Well, I'm here to tell you all about it. First and foremost though, I do want to share more about my story, my journey, just in case you and I are not connected on social or we are fairly new to being connected. So here's a little synopsis of my journey so far. I started coaching back in November 17th of 2017, so it's been about 2 years. When I started, I was not in that place where maybe you feel that a coach should be. I was on a downward spiral, to be very honest with you. I first started on a downward spiral when I realized where I was being called in life, and that for me was creating a life of dance. No, I did not know what in the world that even meant. I just knew in my heart and in my soul that dance was something that I'm to do with my life. And when I found that out, I decided to tell my parents, and you might relate to this, told them, and just didn't really feel the support, and I just felt like I needed their support. So that was a constant struggle within for me, that I was really trying not to experience so much of those emotions around that. Then I had a really overworking and exhausting, stressful, anxiety-ridden job as a scheduler manager for a third-party lifeguarding company. That led to a demotion later on, which, looking back at it now, was very much needed. I was numbing myself out with alcohol and smoking weed, going out to the clubs every single weekend, honestly, all during the week as well. And also during that time, I had a very close brother now and a best friend at the time. We're going through a dark period in their life. I'm not going to share that because that is their story to tell, but I will let you know that that was something that was a very dark and scary thing to go through for anyone, regardless of if it was me personally going through it or them, me just being there and trying to be the best person I could be to provide my support and my love for them. And all of that, I also was in a relationship at the time where it ended on a rough note, but I do look at that as a period of growth. When that ended, took me down even more of a spiral. I'm gonna tie it back to this demotion. On that demotion, I walked out of the room, and the boss that I had at the time basically said, and I quote, "Bye now, go dance, jazz hands." I walked out that door holding my tears back because I knew that it wasn't worth crying over. And ironically, I was going to a get together with an amazing crew that I love dearly for their anniversary. I sat down at that meeting, grabbed my phone, and immediately signed up for coaching. And I will disclaimer this, I let that email from my mentor coach sit in there for about 3 days for me to decide if this was something for me. So I totally relate if you're not sure. So that's why I'm here to share with you. What exactly do I do as a health and fitness coach? What exactly do I do as a coach? I got you. First and foremost, you work on your health and fitness, that journey. So you're setting goals for your health, your fitness, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional well-being. You're working on your nutrition. You will get set up with a program for both that fits your needs, your goals. For me personally, I currently am doing a boxing workout. Super fun. And for my nutrition, I struggled with emotionally binge eating and portions, not eating enough. So I knew that I needed to get into a nutrition program that was able to help me work on those two things together. So I work on portioned, more of a time nutrition for plant-based lifestyle. You don't have to go down that route. There's other options as well. There's a mindful way of eating where you will focus more on what's on your plate, being more mindful of that, changing your thoughts on how you view food. And in that nutrition part, you know those superfoods that I'm always sharing about? Yeah, you will take on that as well. The whole thing with being a coach is you have to be proof that what you are doing, what you are working on in your health and fitness journey is working. Like, you have to put in the work every single day. So your main goal is to work on you. Your focus is you, your health, your fitness, your well-being. For everyone, that is obviously going to look different. I currently am focusing on meditating more, a lot of personal development, podcasts, books, getting more in tune with my spirituality. I'm also not forgetting to tune into my first love, which is dance. I make sure I dance every single day before I hit my workout to put myself in the truest and most authentic form of me. Biggest thing in your journey, you gotta share it. Share it with the world. Create an impact. Share all that you're doing. Share your workouts. Share the nutrition that you're doing. Share recipes. Share your life. Share your dance. Share your art. Share you in the most authentic and truest form. How do you officially become a coach? Well, got you. Go to the link in my bio on Instagram or on Facebook. I will link that in the description box below, and submit the coaching form. It'll ask you about your goals, and we'll chat a lot more, set you up in the best way to work on your goals for your health, your fitness, your well-being, and you'll become part of the movement. Now, what is the movement? The movement is for the dancer who is looking to create an impact, inspire other dancers around the world to live healthy and fulfilling lives on and off the floor for longevity in our craft. Like, what? Yes, heck yes. If that's you, definitely submit this form in the comments below, and we will get to talking soon. I'm so excited to have you as part of the movement, and let's rock this. All right, talk soon. Bye.